What's up, team? Out here in Georgia on the trail with my dog Tyson, the beast from the east. So this video is going to be me explaining this workout that I'm doing. I'll walk the majority, and then I'll burst sprint either uphill or downhill or on a straight. That's what I'm doing till I get to my spot, and then I'm gonna do a nice little boxing / calisthenics workout. Watch it. Yo, so I just got done running downhill full speed, and I sent it, man. I was flying, but it reminded me to tell you guys something. When you're running on trails, it forces you to be more agile than if you're running just on a road. And I highly, highly recommend for any combat sports fighter, whether it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whether it's boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, you must run. But run like a human being. Combat sports is a very human athletic endeavor. All right, it's very human to fight. It's also very human to run. But how do humans run? We're not meant to run long distances. We're meant to run and walk in intervals. That's how we used to track animals back in the hunter and gatherer days, right? But also, that's how rounds work in a fight, all right? You fight full on for 3 minutes, you rest 1 minute, you go back in there. Fight 3 minutes, rest 1 minute. Fight 3 minutes, rest 1 minute. So your endurance should match that. And when you do interval runs, it matches rounds, all right? That's what you're trying to simulate. But also, it's important that you run outdoors on trails because of these guys. These logs and rocks and uneven surfaces that forces you to be aware of each step that you take. Otherwise, all that momentum that you're using to run forward downhill, if you hit a rock or a stump, you'll go flying forward and break your face. So you must be conscious of each step you take. And when you do that, you'll notice how your feet are changing constantly. You're not doing the same stride over and over. You're constantly changing. And it kind of simulates like agility training on a ladder or with cones. And cones and ladders for agility training is just simulating what's out here in nature. So if you don't have cones, if you don't have agility ladders and agility equipment, plyometrics equipment, just come out to nature. It provides it for you. It provides the obstacle you need. And look at my training grounds for the day. I'm literally gonna box and train right here on the edge of this riverbank. Mother Nature's gym provides the best spots for training. What's up, ninjas? All right, so a little basic, all right, that I think goes a long way if applied correctly. All right, so we all know the uppercut. Bang, bang, up under the chin. All right, whatever. But so many people throw the uppercut wrong, even pros. All right, they'll be here, hands up, and they'll wind up, which is good, but then they'll load up back here, and they'll go for a big swinging haymaker. All right, and when you do this, you're opening yourself up for disaster, all right? Because all this time, it takes seconds for them to connect to that side of the chin. And while you're in the rush to hit this, you're gonna get clocked. So when you do the uppercut, you wanna have hands up and you wanna dip in the knees, all right? Like a split squat. You wanna drop the knees down. See how fast I came down? See how low? Just by bending my knees, I'm down here now. And I didn't do a full squat, just a slight bend of the knees. I dropped that low. And then those punches go whizzing past the top of your head. So I'm here, I dip low, and I wind up my shoulder. I bring my back shoulder towards my front pocket, and I load it up. That's how I put the bullet in the chamber, by cocking back like this, loading it up. I drop and load at the same time on that angle. Boom, boom, all right, boom. And then from here, I squat with my legs. I push up. This is where my power is coming from, all right? Mixed with the rotation of my upper body. So I come down on that angle and I come up on that angle. And that's what's gonna make a knockout punch, all right? It doesn't have to be all out here. This is actually more work and more risk. This right here is more effective, less work, less risk. Hands up, angle yourself down as you go. Load up that bullet here, boom. And then as you come up, squat with the legs up, and at the last moment, extend the punch out, all right? Not here, here, all right? And then follow it up, always follow up after that. And throw many more uppercuts, sucker. Do you spy Tyson? Oh. See ya. Woo, I just got done sprinting. But on this trail, there's a lot of these logs that are cut in half, all right? They're everywhere. So I'll sprint on this trail until I see one of those, and I treat that like the finish line, and I book it through there. I just ran through that one. I'm exhausted. But using those as a finish line, or using some object in front of you as a finish line, gives you an extra edge to want to push those legs faster and to motivate you to keep going till the job is done. Oh, I'm pooped. Cardio has never been so fun, baby. Not till I started doing interval running in the trails. Get your ass at the park, in the mountains, in some nature. Get off the boring roads. Take off the AirPods. Be in it. Be here now. Run. I don't know. Something tells me some weird business has been going on in here in the woods. All right, so here's an example of an agility session right here in the mountains. All right, mountain agility. Get in between this tree and that tree. Zigzag around this tree. There's another one down there. You zigzag around that one. There's another one down there. You zigzag around that one. You know those cones, those yellow cones that they have at the gym where you run around it and zigzag through it like agility? That's what this is. But it's here permanently because it's a damn tree. Use the tree. Look at this uneven surface that we're running on. Look at all these little cones that you can't touch, these little agility ladders. If you hit your toe on that, you're toppling down this hill and they're never gonna find you. So you have no choice but to accomplish the task above. Let's go. Ethan, come. Confined space. All right.